Hola, hola, it's your girl Erika from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you.
Hello, my friends. How are you? How are you doing? This is just a little quick one for you. I have been getting similar questions from my incredible clients. My sisterhood community has been asking me so much around resistance, right? And fighting where we currently are. A lot of my clients are in lockdown or in a heavy restriction where they can't do what it is they want to do. And the frustration is real. So if you're feeling me, I just want to hit you up and let you know that I feel you. And many, many women feel the same way. We want to be over there, but we're here. We're here, okay? We are not over there. But we're fighting the fact that we're here because we want to be over there. And what happens when we do that is that we get frustrated. We lose presence. We're not in the present moment. We get frustrated. We get angry. We can hit into that victim space where we start blaming people. We can compare ourselves to others. We can start looking at shitty metrics to value ourselves on how much money we're making, how successful we are, how many followers we are, all this shit, how many followers we have. And when we're not really okay with where we currently are because we're fighting, we're not loving what is, we are fighting what is, and we're wishing that we were somewhere else, or we were wishing we were better than we were. And I want to just tell you that if you are anywhere in a situation where you're restricted or constricted or you can't do shit, right? Like you can't go for that job, you can't date right now because you fucking locked down, or you're still single and you feel like shit, or you got your period and you feel bloated, but you want to be productive. These are some examples, right? Or maybe you want to do something, but you don't have the money yet. Or maybe you want to go really fast. You want to run, but you can't because right now you're crawling or you're jogging. Like, I just wanted to reach out and ask you to take a moment to breathe, to be fucking present with yourself, and to notice how you're fighting what is, and notice how you're fighting what the current reality is in your life. And instead of fighting and wishing things were different, what if you surrendered a little bit? What if you trusted the process? Trust the process. It is the hardest thing for us to do, is to trust what's going on, trust the timing of your life. I love that Oprah says that. Trust the timing of your life. Like, woo! That means that you don't force shit. That means that you're not making it happen. That means that you trust and believe that the shit that you want to happen and then some is gonna happen. And that you forcing it and pushing shit upstream, trying to swim upstream, is only going to exhaust the shit out of you. It's only going to take your energy. You're going to be taking all of your energy into another place, and you're not going to have any energy for yourself. You're going to be fucking drained. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be exhausted. And instead, what I'm saying, I know it ain't easy, but what I'm saying is take a breath, notice what's going on, notice the current reality, notice where you are. And instead of fighting, why are you where you are? Is there a gift there? Is there a lesson that you haven't claimed in this level? Let's say you're on level 2, and level 2 is where you got to be until you hit level 3, and then you hit level fucking 50. But some of us want to be at level 172. And I'm like, you can't. And I'm talking to myself here too, because this happens to me all the time. Like, I want to go hard. I want to be there. I want to be doing this. I want a global tour. And it's like, pandemic. Like, how about a Melbourne tour? How about you stay where you live, right? How about you do virtual stuff? Like, I don't want to do what the world is making me do, but instead of me fighting, I can look at it and go, okay, what is this shit trying to tell me? So I just wanted to do this really little quick check-in. I don't know if you need to hear this today, but I just felt called to reach out and let you know that if you are fighting what's currently happening or fighting your current reality and you're pissed off about where you are and you feel like you should be somewhere else but you're not, then I just want to invite you to check in with yourself, to tune into your vibe, tune into your energy, tune into your trust, Are you trusting yourself? Are you trusting what's going on? Are you trusting the moment? Are you present? Are you here? Or have you tried to go to a future moment where you wish or you think it's going to be better? And I'm like, no, that the future does not exist. Stay here. Be in this moment right here. And think about yourself, right? Like, be kind to yourself. If you're in lockdown and you're in the UK right now and you want to go hardcore, do some Gary Vee shit and be a hustler and do all these things, but you're a mother and you're homeschooling still and you're stuck and that's the reality, then take a breath, boo. Like, breathe and be with that. And I know that sucks. And that shit would piss me off as well, because I'd be like, I'm so frustrated. All I want to do is run. And I have to sit with my kid, staring at my kid, or homeschooling with my kid, or watching cartoons and not creating content or going hard in my business. But right now, that's your season. And maybe you didn't choose it, but the reality is that's what's going on for you right now. Maybe you're in America and you don't know what's going to happen because you can't create the event you want to create because restrictions come and go, or you can't travel and see your family, or you can't do something that you've been wanting to do all year. And I just want to tell you, it's not going to be like this forever. But in this moment right now, the thing that you're trying to do is not working. So instead of fighting and pushing shit uphill, can you lean in to what's going on? Can you trust the process? Can you journal? Can you check your mindset? Can you check in with why you're fighting it? What's coming up for you? I'm telling you right now, these moments when we can't have what we want and we can't do what we want have so many gems. There's so many lessons in these fucking moments, but we're so rushing to get out of the moment that we're in, and we want to go to the next moment because it's going to be better. And I'm like, learn, read, take it in, write, journal, document it, do videos about it, share, like, check in with this, like, lean into this shit. Because this is where we up level. This is where we shift. This is where we change. This is where we defy the odds. This is where we get that grit, that resilience in moments like this. In moments like this where we're feeling paralyzed, where we feel like out of control, where we feel like we can't do what we want to do. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be like this forever. We just had a little 5-day lockdown, and I say little, but that shit felt horrible. I was feeling like me and Nikki, who works with me, we're talking about like PTSD, like, oh my God, are we going to be in lockdown again for 9 or 12 weeks? Because no offense, but I don't be trusting the prime minister here. He be tripping. He be saying this, and then it's all of a sudden a longer lockdown. And so many of us didn't know what was going on. And this weekend I have a big ass event. Like, one of my biggest business events I've ever ran is happening this weekend. And I'm literally in a pause. I'm in a limbo. Like, Cookie Lady's like, yo, what are we doing? I'm like, I don't know. Balloons. I don't know. Workbooks, fucking print them. I don't know. We're going to have to work it out. And I was noticing myself fighting and being pissed off and angry. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to just lean into this shit, because how do I know that it's not happening for me? How do I know that this is meant to happen? And maybe next weekend I'm going to have to do it. Or maybe it's giving me more time. I don't know. But I sure as hell know that fighting the current reality is not going to help me. That's going to fuck up my system. I'm going to be pissed off. My adrenals are going to be shot. My cortisol levels are going to be through the roof. And my immunity is going to be low. And I'm going to be stressed out. And my kids are going to be stressed out. My husband's going to be stressed out. So all I'm saying is, if you're in a moment, in a place where you don't want to be, try not to fight it. Try to sit with it. Try to be like, yo, what's coming up for me? And why am I getting pissed off and angry? What's the dealio here? You know what I'm saying? Because there could be some gold to be mined in this fucking situation. And if you are in a lockdown or you're restricted in any way, I'm fucking sending you love, because this shit sucks. But you can overcome this. You've overcome so many amazing and incredible things in your life. Think back to it. You know yourself better than anybody. And so there's no way in hell that you can't overcome this as well. Just be patient, breathe, be with yourself, document this shit, journal, write it down, send yourself fucking voice memos, make content about this. Make videos about this experience as to what you're feeling, so you feel like you have an outlet to let it out. But whatever you do, don't fight what is. Lean into it. There's gifts to be had. I love you so much, so much. I hope you have the most incredible week. No matter what's going on for you, I'm sending you all my love and gratitude, sister.